evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome on in. It's another wonderful evening. It's a Sunday, which is not my usual day. We're doing something a little bit different this evening. We're going to be going for some Hotdog Reporter and Hot Diggity Dog. Exquisite Trash Club is in the chat, so hello there to Exquisite Trash Club. I am enjoying the game thus far. Well, I ended up giving it a little bit of a toot the other day, but I haven't played it since the patch has come out, and I'm interested to see what's happened. I've noticed that there is a wonderful ability to skin your sausage now, which is something that I can only approve of, because we don't want to end up having it explode horrifically. Because, as many people know, bangers are called that because they used to end up being filled with water and grains and other things, and when they'd fry in a pan, they would explode, and that water would hit the hot fat, and it would bang in a glorious explosion of fat and oil and water, and it was horrific, but that's why they're called bangers. So, let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Oh, there's a new sausage fact for you. Well, do enjoy, and don't forget you can end up asking Sausagetron, our AI sausage bot, any sort of questions. He's there for just amusement and being a sausage. He's a sentient sausage, good sausage. Very good. And don't forget that the subscribers can, of course, end up getting access to bangers in chat, so I'm just going to throw a banger in chat there. And there we are. See, the sausage is floating all over my face there. Marvellous. Right. So, oh yeah, I was doing housekeeping. I'm going absolutely mad. We're actually going and releasing a new episode of Low Res. And you might be asking yourself, wait a minute. I just saw a notification. Yes, you did. Because it's already been released. Episode 4 of Low Res is out now. It's the comedy gaming panel show. Hosted by myself, created by myself, edited by myself, and I'm making my eyes bleed by making it. So, we're going to end up getting on with some cheeky hot dog reporter. Now, this code has been gifted. Welcome on in, Adrian's Revenge. Oh, cheeky banger in chat. And it's especially pertinent because this is Hot Dog Reporter. Now, I've been given the Steam code for this, so I'd need to get that out of the way. I've been kindly gifted this because the developer, Exquisite Trash Club, ended up sending out a message, a beacon, to Big Scared, and Big Scared ended up sending it over to Garlips, who played this the other day, and myself. So we are mostly very, very happy to end up being able to do that. Why did I say mostly? We're very happy. We're very happy to end up playing this because it's all about sausages, and that's what we've got here, sausages. Now let's move over to the game screen and see what we've got going on here. Now, Exquisite Trash Club, somebody just went, oh! Oh, yeah, I can see why Big Scared ended up recommending him. So we're going to end up starting with the level select here. We're going to end up selecting Genesis again, because as you can see, we completed Genesis, but then I hit Twice, which is a K-pop band, as I understand. I see I am down with the kids. And the thing about Twice is that it requires a down input, a right input, holding run, and I couldn't do that with my USB keyboard. But this time, I've plugged my controller in, so we're actually going to end up playing it. And if you're wondering how I'm doing, Adrian, I'm doing absolutely gloriously, except my eyes are slightly bleeding. So what I might do is I actually might switch out my glasses. I'll pop my gaming glasses on instead, actually. There we go, that should be a little bit better. The referrals to yourself and Garlips are quickly becoming unmysterious. Are they? Are they? We're very well known because I held a speedrunning marathon earlier in the year that was dedicated to sausage. It was called Speed Bangers. It was based around a shitpost that I ended up making, and we sort of started a whole contest and a dig into the development of a game about a sausage, and it spiraled. There's a video that's going to be coming. There's going to be a video that's coming soon. I've trapped a nerve on my neck and I'm struggling to move. Oh my goodness. Is it still affecting you? Because I remember reading that in your Discord this morning and being like, oh no. So that is a terrible, terrible news to end up continuing to hear. I do like the fact that they've ended up putting that in. Because there wasn't a go button previously. It was just a case of you started the level and that was it. You're off. There we go. We found all the hot dogs. Found it all. Welcome on in, Garlips. Mr. Matthew Internet the First. Well, I am very good. Love a good sausage marathon. Well, let me tell you, it was very much a sausage fest. There's the VOD available on YouTube. You can end up searching for it. Speed Bangers 23. And it was a very, very silly speedrunning marathon. But speaking of silly speedrunning marathons, we've got Pizza Box coming up next Saturday. And I've got a load of work to do for that. So it's going to be great. We're going to have a great time. Ready, go! Oh, almost lost it there. Right, this is the bit where if you've got a USB keyboard, you can't quite do it. Unless I was just botching it. I think I might have been botching it, because I am an idiot. Opening the Speed Bangers archive for later. Do enjoy it. Buy one of them big square pizzas and pull an all-nighter, fella. You'll manage it. I bloody well will need to. Aha. Trixie. So far I am loving the fluid the fluid movement in this game. It's very much a joy to end up seeing. But my main thing that I would like to see, and this is something I noticed in the preview build of this, is it would be nice to end up seeing sausage grease or something all over him. Oh, this bit I'm really enjoying, but I went the wrong way. Aha. Oh, so you don't have to actually hold B, you can just tap it. Alright, I'm actually going to retry that one. Alright, this level I'm actually really enjoying. I'm a very simple man, you have to understand that. Ah, control on the keyboard. But I agree that the default keyboard controls need some work. Yeah, they're a little bit of a weird one. But it will end up getting there. Frankie's pretty slippery, but he could probably use a good greasing, yeah. Yeah, the final hot dog becomes the end of the level. Did that last one in a different order? Ah, okay. That's fascinating. So there is some variance that we can end up seeing. Get out of here, cursor. Dynamic dogs. Mind the gap. Hooray, we got blobby bits all over the floor. Bouncy blobby bits. Ugh. If you've got access to them, some blobbies in chat would be beautiful about now. Well, at the moment I'm playing myself on this level, aren't I? Uh-oh. I didn't realise there was being an ad break. I apologise to those who are currently on an ad break, but hopefully the ad break is not terrible. But do you know what's not a terrible ad break? The ad breaks featured in low res. The low res adverts are great. Pro tip, hold the jump button to bounce higher. Ahaha. Love the low-res ads. I really enjoy them. I like digging through the old archives and seeing random old 90s adverts and then slightly editing them, ever so slightly. Whee! Alright, I quite like the... Yeah, I was so glad Kythia said, yeah, sure, you can end up using the wheel advert. It was like, yay! It's a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it actually ended up making the episode a decent length. This is actually the first episode where I've actually gone, maybe that might not be the best idea right now. So I had to trim a little bit out of it. But that just means in a couple of years' time, when I end up putting together a big one, got off my CT shift and immediately onto your stream. I still have it on the big telly later. Do enjoy it, do enjoy it. Yeah, there was a bit that I had to sort of like go, let's chop that bit out. I bet there's some really awesome troll levels that you could build in this. I do have to wonder, is there actually plans for a level editor? Like, not obviously within the first year or so, but maybe a year down the road. Imagine making levels in this would be pretty fun. And this is where someone ends up saying, oh yeah, no, there already is a level editor, you big idiot. Oh, that was pretty cool. I like that. I am enjoying the cheeky jazz music in the background to this. Enjoying the cheeky jazz music. Right. How did your Tower time tick session go? I noticed you weren't actually running at the event, you were just doing the hosting. I'd love to, but that's definitely a long-term goal. It's absolutely understandable. Honestly, I thought you would. Alright, that's the first trolley level we've seen then. I love the little expression it has on its face as it drops down. Saving all your energy for tomorrow evening, can't blame you. Cheeky Sunday night Mackies. Enjoy a bit of low res when you're done, sounds like the plan. Absolutely sounds exquisite, mate. That sounds proper pucker, mate. I hope you proper enjoy that, mate. I like to think that Frankie's stress level reflects what we're all feeling. Same here. Frankie's got a lot of stress on his plate. He's got to deliver those pictures of Spider-Man or Sausage Man. I'm surprised his little hat didn't come off for getting damaged by the spikes. This feels like a 3 hits and you're done sort of thing. Ooh, Sunday night Mackie. Do enjoy. Frankie is very protective of the hat. I can understand that. It's a very nice hat. There we go, checkpoint. Even though I heard the sound, I don't want to end up going, oh yeah, no, I've definitely checkpointed. You found every hot dog in the world. Try speedrun mode. Thank you. I will. Well, at the moment I'm playing like an absolute peanut. Alright, over we go. Grab you. Twice. I do think this level should probably come... Like, there should be a level in between this and the first level, because the first level feels very simple, whilst this one out goes, oh yeah, now you've got to head to the left. It's like, okay. And also the introduction of the up and down zigzags. Like, I would have put a level in between to either end up introducing long jumps or the back and forth, like, ramps. I don't know, like, I would have just put another level in between them, just to end up having one of those mechanics introduced on a different stage. I'm going to try and get into the shower, but we'll leave you up and be back later. Do enjoy the shower. I'm looking forward to Team A's Halloween offerings. Ours are a mixed bag. Oh my goodness. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their evening and they've got some form of drink or libation or some form of snack. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's a wall jump level that could be rearranged to go in between the two. Yeah, it makes sense because as you're introducing new mechanics, like, and new features of the stage, it's like, okay, right, well, let's give them a level that ends up introducing this basically by itself. Like, we'll have some of the things from previous levels, but the main focus is going to be the new thing we're introducing, the thing that we want to teach the players. Like, this will come up in the test later, on this ultimate mega stage at the end, that will have all of these things. Sorry, that was probably disgusting. Because I ended up wanting to make sure that I ended up having it at the right drinking temperature. I can't have a cup of tea that ends up being too cold. Timing those are very difficult. Like, you can't hold down A, or down an A, and just drop through all of them. You have to end up tapping it at the right time. This level's just so much fun, though. It's like the focus on this one is just, oh, how quickly can you slide? It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's like, this is the sliding level. This level go brrr. It really does. Because once I got the once the sliding was introduced, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can just slide across the floor and make it even cooler. You can also hold left trigger to do a continuous drop. I've had a few requests for holding jump or for a continuous drop, so I'm looking into that as well. Aha, okay. Continuous drop on left trigger. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Restart speedrun restarts the entire speedrun. Right. I was like, oh, okay, is that just to restart that level? No, it's to restart the entire run. Gotcha. This level's already gone too slow. It's like, oh, this is probably what it is. Nah. Nah. Can't restart that level. Be careful. Don't press up. Don't press up. Nope. Well, that was terrible. Right. Hey, that's how you do continuous drops. Fantastic. Right. Cheers, cheers. So it really will become a case of learning how to, learning the timings as to when to release and pull on the left trigger. That's cool. I like that. It's super handy though to have a run reset button, and also very dangerous. I got highly addicted to resetting. Yes. As someone who's played a lot of Trials, a lot of it, to the point where my friends would end up going, how do you end up timing that, yeah, on the Trials Fusion, like, main menu theme? It's like, I've heard it so much. Trials is so good. It really is. I love me some Tricky Trials. Playing a bit of Trackmania recently, but I've had to uninstall that for the time being on my Xbox because, yeah, Forza's come out and Starfield is out, and it's like, right, we're going to do this one much faster than we did last time. I still actually have Trials Fusion installed on my Xbox, so I was like, every now and again I might just want to end up chucking that on. See, that was a lot cleaner than the last one. Oh. Thank you for the pop-up pirate, Rainmaker, my own bot. Who's not as cool as Sausagetron. What a prize donut. Why does it make that sound? Because I thought that was for the checkpoints, but it just made it there without any reason. Right, it happens when you pick up a hot dog. That I get. But there was one that happened there, and there was nothing. There was no hot dog being picked up. No nothing. Oh. Well, Garlips, it looks like we're going to have to find another marathon at some point, because we're going to end up racing this, aren't we, fella? You know we're going to race this. Jump and bounce sounds combining together. Ah, that would make sense. Oh, yeah, continuous drop. Needs to remember that. I'm Biggie Smalls. Whoa. Very particular request, but hey. You know what? I'm really hoping this game becomes really super popular and we get OC remixes of this. A couple of cheeky Game Chops remixes. Oh, it was a Barbie Girl parody. I would say you never sing them right, but you did do Dragula the other day. So, fair play. Purple Heart. I would be honoured by a hot dog race. Well, we do actually end up occasionally having random races. Sausage Hunter being the most infamous one that we did. Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard being the least dangerous one of them all. But it is 3 hours, so we hate doing that one. But me and Garlips have a storied history of racing each other at speedrunning marathons. Ruining each other's days. See, there, did you hear it there? It went whack. I didn't see any discernible reason for it to do so. Oh. See, if I was being a little bit of a git, I would hide one down one of those long drops. See, I would probably rearrange some of the level orders on this, because there's some that feel like they should be further along. This one feels like it's in the right place. Oh yeah, there we go. We do actually have 3 hearts, because I've actually now just looked and went, oh yeah, there is a heart meter. There we go. 5 minutes and 5 seconds and 5 milliseconds. 5, 5, 5. Oh, that's the skid sound. Ah, if you change directions while running, it will happen. Gotcha. Right. Sausage Hunter is a perfect game. Right. Sausage Hunter has 7 levels. The Steam description says it's got hordes of enemies. There are 4 enemies. Well, come on in, Decky F. We're playing with our hot dogs in Hotdog Reporter. Now, there's something I need to end up. Something I need to end up saying. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking to yourself, I definitely want in on that big hot dog. I would love to end up being, you know, taking on the life of a hot dog reporter. Well, let me tell you something. I've got 2 codes to give away, and I have no idea how I'm going to give them away. So, if you would like a code, explain to me in some sort of way how a hot dog, or becoming a hot dog reporter, would change your life. I had a hot dog today, funny enough. I can't see a sausage and not think of you, Matt. Haha. Excellent. I'm glad that whenever you see a sausage or a hot dog, you think of me. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Right. Let's try another run on this, yeah, shall we? I see, yeah, that is definitely the skid. Looking forward to seeing what other random skins are going to be made for the Hot Dog Reporter. So we've got Frankie. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. There was a sausage ad, and I kept thinking I need to take a pic and put it in the low-res Discord. Yes, you should. You should. You should. Agree about the level order, by the way. Levels were released a bit at a time to accommodate new mechanics, and they're still in the original release order. At some point, I need to go through and rearrange them to make them more sense. Yeah, there's the level where you've got the basically you're making your way in to the central section, and then you've got the pit, like the little pyramid of blobbies, and then there's a hot dog in the middle of it. I feel that one should be like a second to last level. Like it's a big level, and it's meaty. It's got a good girth to it. I will. Haha. Excellent. Thank you, Decky. I'm looking forward to seeing this sausage ad. Yeah, that was definitely it. No, don't lose focus now. Come on, Frankie. At this stage, it's me favourites. It's a proper banger this stage. Look at that slippy sausage. Go on. Go on, sunshine. Go on. Go on. Thick dog. Yes! I'm really excited about the ongoing additions to the game. It'll be an excuse to keep jumping in. Yep, always got to keep jumping into that hot dog water. As the late great Limp Bizkit once said, chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavoured water. I think I'm just going to take pictures of sausages for about a month and then just post the portfolio for you. If you can make sure that at least 20% of them are black and white, really artsy photos, you know. Some maybe where you're looking over the top of them, you've got like a contemplative face on, like that sort of thing. That'd be great. Although development is a little bit of a lull, I have a pitch deadline for funding coming up at the end of the week. Do enjoy that. Hopefully it's going to be an alright pitch. A nice pitch for it, and hopefully you end up getting what you want out of that meeting. I'm excited to keep making more hot dog content. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks to the Matthews Bridge, DJ Lethal. Oh no. Actually, to be fair, like as much as I rip on Limp Bizkit, some of their material was pretty good. You know, it's still fun to listen to. But I much prefer Wes Borland's Blacklight Burns, which I much prefer. Have you heard Crystal Machete? No, I have not. What is Crystal Machete? Please tell me it's Fred Durst's like weird, like old man band, which he ends up performing swing time versions of all of his hits. I do like the end of that level as well, actually, by the way. Ooh, ooh. Satisfying. Wes Borland made a soundtrack for an imaginary 80s anime movie and called it Crystal Machete. Oh my goodness, right, I am hunting that down. Where are you, Spotify? Sorry, I'm just going to quickly get this on Spotify and make sure I've got it loaded up. Because I'm going to go for my walk later, because I haven't actually been out of the flat properly all day. I actually stopped eating so that I could finish the latest episode low res, and then I went, oh, okay, that's rendering. I'll go and eat now. And then I went to the shop, came back, and then I basically ended up making sure that I released the new episode of low res. So, Crystal Machete. Album by Wes Borland himself. Beautiful. 2016. Oh no. See, it's got a song called Son of a Gun on here, and now I'm going to think of KMFDM's Son of a Gun. Actually, no, that's right. That is a question for low res. I just thought of a question for low res, and now someone's probably going to go, "Oh, I can probably figure it out." Yeah, good luck. Good luck if you can figure out what the question for low res will be. I mean, yeah, there will be clues. Aha! Excellent. You missed it. Don't worry. It's not going to be, like... Looking at what planning I've got done for tomorrow, for the episode, I've got... Yeah, I think I've got the script ready for tomorrow. Andy. Right. Let's stop mucking about. Let's get our sausage moving. See, this one feels very much like a late stage level. But I'm aware that there's a lot more stages after this one. That went quite well with the music there. My failure went crescendoing with the music. Excellent. Right, up we pop. Oh no! Stop stalling and get me pictures of Sausage Man, dagnabbit! Right, will we get this in under 5:05:05? There we go. Whee! Hopefully it was a most excellent shower. My dream is for this to eventually have a dynamic soundtrack that reacts to how you're playing. Oh, that would be amazing. Like, if you're going super fast, like, the jazz gets really, really quick, and if you're going a little bit slower, you know, it slows down. Just pure chaos music. There's one thing that a lot of people really do love. It's the ever-present element of chaos. And if you haven't seen the latest episode of Low Res, yeah, 16-bit doesn't disappoint on the chaos. In a poll that I conducted in secret, most viewers ended up saying that 16-bit was their favourite. Consistently lowest on the poll was, of course, myself, but, you know, that's fine. Amazing. 16-bit is my favourite. Way, well done. Is your neck any better? Hopefully it's not... Well, hopefully it's gotten a little bit better as the day's gone on. Good old square clouds. I'm not actually holding B. My sister loves 16-bit. Oh, she's not ready. She's probably going to be like, no, don't do it 16-bit. We love you. We love you 16-bit. I just did 2 points of damage in the exact same way. I'm very good at this. Right, we've blown the record. It's gone. 5:05:05 is out the window. The dream is dead. Long live the dream. $5.35. Yes, I got stuck in a slide. I'm not too sure if that's because I went out of the active window and back into it, but once I ended up hitting B again, then it was absolutely fine. I don't know if that was the case of it. Thought I found all instances. Yeah, if there's a log of anything that's happening, then let me know if I can get that and send it over. But yeah, otherwise, hopefully any clips will end up helping with that. It's actually got worse, so I'm just praying to God it sorts itself out over the night as I'm in the office at 8 AM tomorrow. Make sure you've taken some ibuprofen, because that's got an anti-inflammatory in there. So with the anti-inflammatories, that should hopefully help bring down any swelling or anything that's putting in there. Haven't had a chance to finish episode 4 yet, but so far it's mental, standard, low res, 16-bit wielding, 3 knives is weirdly normal to me. Yeah, it's the bit where he starts licking them. Wait till you get to the credits. I've already warned her about the knives. I've sent her the messages where he's like, oh wait, yeah, I have juggling knives. Hopefully you'll be able to find the bug. Exquisite Trash Club. I'm loving those new garlic skulls that you've got. Everyone's got amazing Halloween style emotes. And new emotes. Alright, we're gonna get below 5:05 now. Come on. I mean, not like this. Not like this. Nah. This game really reminds me of... Oh... things like Meat Boy, obviously, because obviously Meat Boy, a big sausage, they're basically the same thing. Ooh. Super Meat Boy, big influence. Yeah, that does definitely end up tracking. I'm trying to think of the other game that it reminds me of. It was like a sweeping game where you have to end up sweeping, and I think it's Super Sweepers or something like that, because that was very much a game where you had to move along a level very quickly, and basically if you got it right, it was very quick to end up doing, but if you botched it, you had to keep going back. Like quickly. It's like, the name is on the tip of the tongue. And it was published by a big publisher, actually. Like, it was a big dev house that ended up releasing it. Konami, I think. Ooh, Dust Force, that's the one! I don't, like, it's not so much like the gameplay of Dust Force that it's reminding me of, but it's more like the tone and the feel of it reminds me of Dust Force. It's like those two ended up having a baby, like it was a wild night. And you've picked up the Messenger on PSN. Do enjoy it. I absolutely adore the Messenger. I will always end up being an absolute mark for that game. But yeah, do enjoy it. And let me know what your reaction is once it happens. Once it happens in the game. Because it's so awesome. Actually, I'll be able to see your reaction because you'll probably be bloody streaming it, won't you? I've just realised that the level timer has been blocked by my big head, but you can still see the total timer, so that's good. Totally almost forgot about Dust Force, but I almost definitely influenced Hotdog Reporter subconsciously. It's like it's been so long since I played Dust Force. Like there was a big kick of like N plus, like Dust Force, Super Meat Boy. Like there was a period of time, like over I think it was like 2 years, where all of these games came out that were all about going really, really quickly on a 2D plane. It was great. Delighted. Those hills have got some weird elements to them. Like they're not quite smooth. Like the joins are very, very much there. I'm interested to see what happens with like future, like I'm presuming it's going to be like level packs and things like that. Probably get an industrial zone, a chemical zone, the big city. Oh, an office where it's like literally like all of the newspaper articles are laid out, and that's what the stage is made up of, like Castle of Illusion sort of style. Speedrunners came out around the same time. That's one of my favourite local competitive games. Awesome. Oh, that was such a nice like period of time where it's like you could end up having a load of mates around, and you could just end up playing a lot of weird and wacky games really, really quickly. I remember playing Super Meat Boy for hours upon hours and hours on time just to pass Omega. Oh, I forgot to do my tactic there of just not going for this one. There we go. Not quite clean. Ugh. I love his little face there as he's ascending up into the sausage heaven. I want to try for the plat on Super Meat Boy someday, but it scares you. Absolutely understand. A bunch of biomes planned. Oh. Frankie's office is one of them. They work at the Glizzy Gazette. Ooh, lovely. The thing about Super Meat Boy is that it's a lot of it is going to be down to the execution. So if you can learn, or if you can tolerate enough time to do it, I need to not do that. At least it's collected, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. With Super Meat Boy, it is about learning the stages and then learning how to execute them properly. I often describe speedrunning as sort of like doing a dance. You know, you have to learn the routines, the movements, everything like that. And that game is basically learning the routines and executing them perfectly. And having a little bit of the ability to end up fixing things to return back to the right tracks. What to do when things go wrong. Curl into ball. Proceed to cry. No! There we go. Thank you, Frankie. That's a lot cleaner of a finish to that level. Just remembered I've actually got 2 sausages in the fridge right now that I could cook up for a late night treat. But I've just remembered I've run out of mayo, so I can't even like dip the sausage in the mayo. What even is life anymore? Okay, I have to go stuff a chicken with garlic and put it in the oven. I'll be back in a bit. Do enjoy stuffing that chicken with garlic. I even partake of the garlic chicken franks as well. They are quality. Well, let's see if we can actually end up getting through this. I'm hoping so. If we can beat 50505. I can't believe I actually got 50505. That is, like, it's a really weird number for it to finish on. 50505. The dream is still alive. That was tasty. I reckon you can actually make that jump. Very tasty, fella. That's 437.37. What is it with the weird numbers? We've gone from 50505 to 0437.37. Let's go for a big naked sausage, shall we? Numerical based on demonic curse, I'd say. Classic case. Yeah, it really does seem to be. We could put auto run on. Hold run to walk. Disable crouch and jump to drop. Skip ready prompt. Yes. Who we got on here? There's Garlips. Look at him there. 04, 06, 05. There I am. 04, 37, 37. I've just nudged out Mr. Bones. If you want to join this mighty board of great runners, there's Exquisite Trash Club themselves with a 3:13.67. What an awesome performance there. There's Metroid Crime there with a 3:20. 0.57. It's so nice to actually have a board that's not filled with hackers. Like, these all seem like legitimate times. Like, they all seem like times that are achievable. What's the tutorial like? I see. You avoid the holes. Oh, he puts his little arms over his legs like that. But you can't jump. Because obviously you get down and jump is. Oh, there isn't a look up animation. You can't hold up. By pressing your flesh into the walls and jumping off of it. I'll fall over the wall. There we go. Hold jump to bounce higher on bounce pads. I see. I was going to make a joke there. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? But I accidentally pressed forward too much. Back to the menu. Thanks. Right, let's give it another crack. What terrible run this is it. Let's retry it. Let's retry it. You know what would be nice if it ended up having like a potential time based on all of your times on the individual stage runs. Because once you've completed all the stages, there doesn't seem to be much point of playing them other than, you know, you can play them again. The speedrun mode seems to be the one that's afterwards. But, the developer, right? The developer is thinking of adding in some extra, like, modes into this that might make things a little bit different. I guess you can practice specific levels. I did that a bit. Fantastic. Also, to see my own sum of best. Yeah! Like, the sum of best would be, like, on the speedrunning mode, like, before you go into it, it's like, it gives you an explanation of what it is, gives you an explanation of what restart speedrun is, whether that's restart the individual level or restart the entire thing, but I suppose you make that mistake once, and then you don't make it again. But to also end up having, like, this is what your sum of best is on speedrun, this is what your best is on speedrun mode, this is what your average is on speedrun mode, number of runs, things like that, like a little bit of a thing there. I expect it to be on the speedrun mode and not level select, but that's just me. Yeah, I'd expect it to be on the speedrun mode. This is your brain on speedrun mode. Oh my goodness. Right. I'm really, really happy with how the latest episode of Low Res has come out. Like, it feels like a good episode. I was very unsure about the music in the background, like using it all the way through, but I think I've used it okay. Like, there are moments where I haven't put music in because it didn't make sense to have music. But on the whole, there's usually some form of music playing. Not on a sentence finish. Don't worry, we're not going to go for a massive stream tonight. Just a nice little chilled out stream. Because I do need to get ready for tomorrow. Because I've got work and then low res taping in the evening. And then on top of that, I've also got to fit in another stream this week of doing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the emergency missions. Really enjoyed it. The music was a nice little touch. Thank you muchly. Transferring downstairs. Oh, enjoy the transfer downstairs. I transferred downstairs once. Oh. But then I was resurrected. Don't worry, I'm not actually a demon. Don't worry. What I mean by transferred downstairs was I actually took the stairs downstairs once. Oh, that was cleaner. Bounce, pogo, 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 jump, pogo, 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 up, down. Off the furniture. Went out with a girl a bit late. She had so many friends. Whenever I hear the name Frankie, I always think of the Magic the Gathering card, Frankie Peanuts. Just because Frankie Peanuts is such a fun name. And it came from an unset, so the artwork was absolutely mad, and it was a big elephant called Frankie Peanuts. Frankie Peanuts! No! Oh... That's interesting. Come on. Ah. Oh. Well, that's it. Good night. Good night, Vienna. Bye, run. Costly mistake. Alright, let's do this one deathless this time, shall we? Knew you could do it. 354.80. Juicy. Succulent. Exquisite. Delicious. Right. There we go. That was a really, really good run, actually. 354.80. That's what I like to see. You see that? That is what we like to see. Mr. Matt Internet above Garlips. Above Garlips, you see? Above him. He's not even here to revel in my triumph. Thank you muchly. I actually got a decent run. There was definitely rooms for improvement there. Hey, the Hobby Town emote. Friends. I'm on top of Garlic. I really am. Trying to make me fall down the stairs. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you fall down the stairs, man. I'm so sorry. That was a decent run. Decent run. Best run, 354.80.
That was another hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo.
Thank you for the hashtag Pro Gamer moment. Yet again brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo. And do it anyway. I'll have to do something about this work week. Right. I think we got. Shall we try and get another? Let's get another run under the belt, shall we? That's better. Yeah, I've dropped it down to 11 seconds now. This is not going to be 11 seconds, that one. There are lots of little effects that I do really like about this, like the platforms having lighting underneath them, like gives it a nice little bit of depth to the stages, doesn't make them feel so flat. But it does feel like there should be something a little bit extra on top, like there should be, I don't know, something peeking through the bushes every now and again, or signage, like don't allow sausage in the woods, you know. Have you seen this sausage? Report him directly to the Forest Park Rangers. You've made a mistake. I sat on the floor. No! How bad? Can you estimate how many minutes it's going to take for you to stand back up? Need your hairdryer and you can't bend. Uh-oh. Well, I think you belong to the floor now, so, I hope you enjoy your new life of being one with the floor. Not as good. I'll probably get out of this in 3 to 5 business days. Oh, good luck. Don't forget you can always end up paying for expedited. Why do I keep jumping there? It's the worst thing you can do. Not that good, but it's alright. It's a decent, enough to make a start. Should really reset, but we're gonna keep going. As Tool once said, spiral out, keep going. Slippy sausage go brrr. Well, I can't speak for all of the cast and crew, but we here at Low Res would like to end up wishing you a speedy recovery, Adrian. And everyone here who works on the Mr. Matt Internet Sofa stream, they're all behind me somewhere, hiding. They all wish you a speedy recovery as well. So, speedy recovery to you, Adrian's Revenge. I mean, I'm interested to see how Hobbitan and Rez will get on tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one. I've already sent out the tracks. You don't even need to do anything on that one. You just literally hold down B. I'm wondering how they're going to get on. I've sent over the tracks for the demo disc round already, so that's exciting. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. This is a resettable offense. I just love the way that his little face looks as they're ascending into the heavens. Should be able to see that just like up though. I am ready for dress up tomorrow. Fantastic! I don't know what you guys are going to be doing. I'm presuming you're mentioning dress up because there's some sort of theme that both teams are going, and I have a sneaking suspicion because it's coming up to Halloween. It will probably be something Halloween related. So you're all coming as John Carpenter characters. Either that, or you're finally going through with it and actually all dressing up as other members of Low Res. So it makes me wonder who's going to be dressing up as Garlips. Yeah. I just think that Halloween, you know, it's just such a corporate holiday now. It's just an excuse for, you know, novelty shops to end up getting rid of their old stock, you know. I mean, you can be spooky all year. There's nothing stopping you from being spooky any time of the month, you know. Any month of the year, you can be spooky. Wear a little hat. Figured out this episode is the first... Ah, I see. Blanket theme of Halloween. I'm spooky all year long, Manine. Yes, you are, so you don't really need to celebrate Halloween, do you? Think about it, you don't need to. At some point, I do think we should dress up as each other now. Fantastic. Who's going to end up, you know, dressing up as a weird old man and having a big old goatee shoved on their chin? I mean, this is a wig. I mean, everyone knows this is a wig. This is actually just stuck on every day. Oh, fantastic. I'll put on a goatee with a green blazer. Fantastic. Could all just be... It's a John Malkovich special! Hooray! Oh, that was cheeky. Ah, but we've still got to wait for this cycle. Beautiful. Right, on to the final stage. We are not going to beat our time. I mean, we'll still finish the run, but yeah. It's coming into the stage, it wasn't going to happen. See, I can picture in my mind's eye, you know, my mind's eye, I can picture, you know, Garlips going like, "Oh, I've written something offensive about birds across my chest. Oh," like that, in a red wig, you know. And I could imagine, you know, Adrian going, "Oh, I'm getting all salty. Oh, Mr. Matt's got favouritism. You might actually win. I bloody knew it. Bloody knew it. Before I'd even mentioned it, you'd end up bringing it up, wouldn't you? Yeah. You've won an episode. You've won one. So you can't, it's not even a valid argument anymore. And if anything, I'm now giving you more preferential treatment on there, aren't I? I really hope that there will be some form of sausage customization in this. Because I typically don't end up having mustard and ketchup on mine. I presume there's both on there. I usually have mayo. But that's because I'm very much a mayo man. I know some of you are a bit young, so you probably won't remember him, but there was a late great rapper called Chuggo, and Chuggo ended up delivering to us some amazing bars. He ended up having the classic line, "Ah, come on, fuck a guy," which I can only assume is his way of saying like he would love to make love to a man, and if things are tough for him, then that's his stress release, and I'm really happy for him. But it was the line for me that really made me happy. That was I have mayonnaise with everything. That's how I eat. And that really spoke to me. That really spoke to me, like on a deep level. Chuggo is from your neighborhood. Yes. I had to leave my chicken stuffing because I heard Chuggo. Chuggo is from my neighborhood. Oh my god. It's fate, isn't it? It was fate, Exquisite Trash Club. It was definitely fate. But yes, I have mayonnaise with everything. That's how I eat. Thanks, Chuggo. Oh, come on, fucker guy. And yes, Garlips, we all know the creamy jumbo is supreme. I mean, you can't beat a fish and chip shop, proper jumbo banger. Battered. A good dollop of mayo on the side just so you can grab that and dip it in there and just shove it right in. And it's glorious. I ended up having one of those the other weekend and it was great. It was great. Down Southsea Beach. Down all the old arcades. Looking at the DDR machines are going, I'm too old for that now. And I end up having kids around with me. So my own daughter and my friends' children as well. So I was like, I can't jump on there because they'll probably want to jump on as well, and I can't do that. You are never too old. I know that's the mentality, but I'm getting more and more grey hairs. I'm jealous, still waiting for the day Chippies have veggie sausage battered jumbos. It will happen. I mean, if you really want to end up finding one now, it's probably going to be like central London will almost certainly have a fish and chip shop that will have that. Like, they'll probably end up having a vegan section on there. We are going to rave up the free play city. We really are. It's gonna be a great day. Like I'm trying to put the final plans on that. But I've got everything else going on at the moment. Me and Kiko, Ben from Pixel Portable, we're talking about what plans we can do. There's a few ideas that are batting around at the moment, but we need to finalize a day. I need to find out what days I've got my daughter with me, and then I can end up working all of that out. It's going to be a mad time. It's going to be a mad time. But either way, I'm really looking forward to the Christmas meet, and I hope that we can end up putting it together. So I'm putting as much stress as possible on me to make sure that this will go ahead. It's going to be grand. We're up to 21:45, so I think we can probably fit one in there. Christmas! Oh my goodness, I say his name and he gets summoned. Well, come on in, Pixel Portable. London, baby! London! Yep, it's going to be a great old time. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a jolly good old time. Hey, Pixel! Do you want a copy of this game? Because I've got 2 copies to give away. So, all I need is just the knowledge that you would like to end up playing as a Hotdog reporter. I'm going to do one more run of this, I think, for tonight. And I think we're going to end up wrapping it up there because I've got work tomorrow. So, in 3, 2, 1, go, sausage, go! I wish I had time. Wish I had time to game. Hot Dog Reporter. It really is. We've got the developer in chat as well, although he is stuffing a chicken at the moment. So at the moment we're running around as a naked sausage. But this is the Hot Dog Reporter. I love Eat Lead, the return of Matt Hazard. Say, Mr. Matt Internet, when are you going and doing that run to take first again? Soon. Soon. I extremely underestimated the amount of effort required to whisk together olive oil and gochujang paste. Yes, gochujang paste is incredibly thick. It's not going to mix easily with olive oil. You're going to need to heat up the gochujang paste a little bit to end up making it a little bit thinner. So if you end up putting it on a low heat, that will probably end up helping to end up making it combine with the olive oil. But you don't want to end up having the olive oil put in, I think... Is it the case that you don't want it to go in warm or you don't want it to go in cold? I can never remember. But yeah, it's going to take a while to mix those two together. I haven't had gochujang in bloody ages. Still got kimchi on batter mix in the cupboard, actually. Probably should pick up some more kimchi. Would you like to be a hot dog reporter one day? Or sorry, a hot dog reported one day? Nah, being a hot dog reporter sounds too mainstream. I'm more into wreaking havoc and causing mayhem as the unstoppable Sausage-tron. That you are, Sausage-tron. That you are. I'm going to keep going. That's not bad. Our fastest on that level is 11 seconds. Decent jump. Terrible start so far. I must say, after wearing my normal glasses all day, actually wearing my gaming ones is actually really nice on my eyes actually now. My eyes were not happy with me. Oh, Ben, how's your eyes doing actually? Hopefully they're recovering alright at the moment, man. Since hot dogs are basically pureed meat stuffed inside an animal intestine, a hot dog doesn't stop being a hot dog even after we eat it. We just become the new hot dog casings, and that makes us, in a way, hot dogs as well. That's excellent. That's a nice philosophy. The hot dog never really disappears. It just changes its form. And that includes when it goes back out the other end. Also, yeah, eyes really recovered well. Today have full vision.
See something strange and mystical.
Okay.
Get out of here with that watch! Lay off the poor beavers, will ya? Jeez, you're a creep! Go away! We're having a good time until you showed up, jeepers! Go have some coffee with cream or something! Because I'll tell you something! This is a happy place!
It is a happy place. It could be happier. Old Sausage-tron thinks that your curiosity is adorable, but hey, why settle for being a hot dog reporter when you can be a skyscraping sausage smashing sausage? got to replace my dentures. You see, these aren't my real teeth. These are dentures. That's why I will never had, nor will never have, over 500 flopper coins. Absolutely fair play. As you can probably tell, I also really enjoyed Freakazoid. I've actually still got both series acquired on my PC. It's why I'd love to end up building a Plex server one day, just so I can end up going like, oh, I can put an old episode of Freakazoid on the TV without having to end up chucking on my PC and getting all of that set up and changing the audio settings on my system so that it doesn't go through the headphones, it goes through the display cable to the TV, and I overcomplicate my setup. Oh, what to pick? As long as it's nothing that I can't actually get access to. Or something that's wildly out of spec for my PC. The dream is dead! The dream is dead! Oh, he slid too far there. Here's a slippy sausage, isn't he? Or the naked sausage. Welcome on in, Axton! What will I do with all the hot dogs I catch? Like that. That's what's going to happen. So many choices. That's so Raven. So Raven. Deep throat. Exactly. It's good old Nancy Reagan, the throat goat. Allegedly. Although there is a lot of reports about it. Curses. I don't actually need to press a button on that bit. I've been pressing buttons on that section. Don't need to. Just have them all launched at you at once and see what you catch. Exactly. It's like one of those $1 million stickies that was seen in the popular documentary film, Matilda, where they ended up having hot dogs flying all around them. I mean, I could make him suffer my pain and choose Crash Bandicoot. Oh my goodness, I'd have to actually buy Crash Bandicoot for that. Or just emulate the first 3 games. We eat dem. Pick I Want to Be the Guy. Ah, I love I Want to Be the Guy. Such a trolley game. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, Garlips, if you've not already given... Well, if you have done your giveaway, can you let me know who you gave your codes to? Because I understand that we've got a lot of crossover in our friends group, so... I want to make sure that I can give it away now to people who would love to end up reporting on some sausage mishaps and joining us on the sausage journey as this game ends up seeking more development and more updates in the future. Things being added to it. Wonderful new experiences. No, we've lost it. $404.56.
That was another hashtag Pro Gamer Moments brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo.
Feel the goo indeed. Ah, what a couple of good runs there. 404 speedrunning cannot be found. No, it can't be because it's not going to be on the leaderboards. Because, yeah. I've already got my time on the leaderboards. 3:54.80. See, I reckon I can probably bring it down to somewhere around 3:30, I reckon. I reckon I could probably crack top 10. But I think me doing that, me beating Garlips there, that's going to result in Garlips cracking top 10 before me. That's what I reckon. Do like Egg Wife and poo mid-jump. Yeah, that's what he does. Wish I could double jump in real life. We all wish we could double jump. It'd be incredible, but it'd be physics breaking. Step up your game, Garlips. Getting smashed by the mat. Yeah, smashed by the mat. That's going on a t-shirt, mate. I want to be the guy. Oh, goodness. Well, looks like I'm playing I Want to Be the Guy next. Well, at some point very soon. Oh, I'll redress the situation momentarily. You will.
Hazard time.
Go on, Sausage Tron. I know you're going to do it. Oh, he's not going to do it. There you go. Yes, you legend. There we go. Well, it looks like I've got that coming up now. I've got the wonderful world of I Want to Be the Guy coming up. Hooray. Hooray. But, yeah. That was a lot of fun. I've actually really enjoyed playing Sausage Reporter. Sorry, Hotdog Reporter. I need to stop saying Sausage Reporter. Because I'm the sausage guy, I always say sausage, but it's Hotdog Reporter. He's a hot dog. Even though he's not wearing a bun, he's still a hot dog. Just a hot dog without the bun. He's looking for the buns. 4K still, so I can a few more streams. I can pick Matt Hazard to make him do it again. I'm gonna do Matt Hazard. You don't need to spend. You don't need to spend the points to get me to play Matt Hazard. That is coming. I've got it. It's over there. You can see it. It's over. It's here. It's coming up soon, okay? Can't take it anymore. But yeah, I will be cracking on, and it looks like I've now got to add I Want to Be the Guy to the list of things that I've got to play. So I've got 2 things that I've got to play from Points Redemptions, which is the Mad Coaster from the PSX, which I cannot find at all. I know it exists, but can I find it? No. There's a sausage award. Yes. So here it is. This is my sausage that's been awarded to me. This is the sausage trophy. And it says here, Sausage Hunter Speedrun Originator, 9th of June, 2023. That is beautiful. It is. I want to say thank you to Garlips. I would say the community, but this was mostly Garlips. This was all Garlips' idea. I love that trophy. I love it as well. No, I can't take it. We are serious about sausages, and we're silly about them too. We really are. You get both sides. Both sides of it. Did you know that if you double jump in real life, you'll have to find a way to catch all the hot dogs that come flying at you? So, are you up to the challenge? Whoa. We had our 9-month sub Twitch baby recently, so I banked a lot. Nice one. Hot dogs are sausages, so it's acceptable. That is the point. Garlics made that sausage from a mold. Oh, hey! Did this just become an ASMR stream then? I'm sorry if it did. I didn't mean to. Just want to end up saying, hopefully you're enjoying delicious taste of sausage this evening. If you're stuffing a chicken, I hope the garlip's going nice and deep inside. Give me the tinglies. So it's a mouldy sausage then. It is. I'm close. Are you really? I hope you're enjoying the thought of a sausage. And maybe, just maybe, you too can play hot dog reporter.
That was another hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo.
That's right, feel the goo and do it anyway. With new Mount Pain Goo sausage. The delicious taste of sausage grease has been mixed with our thickest goo yet to produce something that will almost certainly make you sick but feel energized at the same time. New Mount Pain Goo sausage. Feel the sausage in goo. Right, so after the horrors of this stream this evening, who would like to end up having a code for Hot Dog Reporter? We can give one away this evening, I feel. And if you want to end up having that, just end up saying. Just the first one who ends up saying, I want the hot dog code, you'll have the hot dog code. So let me know. Give it a few moments. If we don't get anything, that's fine. We will be giving away these codes over the course of the week, because we've got another stream coming up this week. We do. I'm not lying to you. We do actually have another stream coming up this week, because we've got our usual Wednesday sofa stream, which is probably going to be taking place again on this venue rather than the sofa behind me. And we're also going to be doing a run of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas as part of the Wheel of Struggle Season 5. We're going to be doing that. Then we've also got a Lemmings run. It will be waited on me as I want it. My free time has been dissolved. Mate, so was mine. But it's all good, it's all good. You worried about your laptop running it? Well, I think the specs aren't too bad for this one. They were a little bit higher than I was expecting, but it's not that high. Actually, no, they're absolutely fine. I think I was looking at must have been looking at something else, actually. So it requires an Intel Core 2 Duo or an AMD Phenom 2 X2 550. It requires 4 GB of RAM. And it requires a GeForce GTX 260 or a Radeon HD 48050 or higher. And it requires at least 200 megabytes of available space. So actually really, really low requirements. For now. Yeah, I'm... If you've still got money sploshing around that you were going to spend on that computer, what I would recommend is looking at something like Facebook Marketplace, because a lot of people get rid of gaming PCs fairly regularly, and I keep seeing them pop up on there. Like, have a look at them and don't get charged too much, but that's a great... Like, with those sorts of things, it's a great starting point. Like, it's not your end point. That's your... I've got, like, the power supply. I've got the graphics card. I've got the Mobo. Like, you've got all the things on there. So it does... It gives you a starting off point, and then you can expand it over time by saying, okay, let's swap out the graphics card for something a little bit better. Let's put some new SSD hard drives in there. It's a starting point. So that's what I always will say for like Facebook Marketplace. But anyways, yes, your laptop will probably run this if you want a cheeky code for Hot Dog Reporter. Buy 3 GTX Titans. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Right. So, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for being here. I know this isn't my usual nights. Great stream, Mr. Matt. Thank you for hosting it. Not a problem. Wasn't built for gaming, which is why I can just about stream. I know the feeling. When I ended up doing commentary for GDQ, well, one of the hot fixes for Garlips, I ended up having to use my mother's laptop because the work laptop doesn't allow external USB microphones. Thank you so much for showing off Hot Dog Reporter. Don't worry, it's not going to be the last time. I'm going to be showing off more Hot Dog Reporter, and if there are updates in the future, I will be very, very happy to see them, and we'll probably jump more into this. Thanks for the stream, Matt. Oh, not a problem, Decky. Hopefully you have a jolly good evening. Thank you so much for being here, Exquisite Trash Club, and thank you so much for making this game. I'm going to look forward to more fun, and hopefully you've got some content for your things and thingy-me-bobs and stuff and all that jazz. But thank you all so much for being here this evening. Hopefully you have a jolly good rest of the Sunday or evening or whatever time of day it is. If you're watching on the VOD, hopefully you're doing most excellently. And I will see you all again at some point in the very near future. But as for now... Oh, and sorry, I was about to forget there. Go and watch Low Res if you haven't watched it already. It's Buzzcocks meets Games Master in a beautiful mix. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a comedy gaming panel show. So it's all the good stuff. And it's got me on there being awful. But anyways, it's got like Adrian's Revenge and Garlips. And they're great on there. And Pixel Portable's on there as well. And he's great. There's loads of people on there. It's wonderful. 4 episodes. Decky, you've been on it, mate. You've been on it. Gonna go watch it now. That sounds a great plan. And to facilitate that, I'm gonna say bye for now.